Okay guys, I'm just letting you know, within, I want to say maybe 20 feet from where I'm standing, from where the coordinates are at the bottom of the screen, I hid the prize. So now it's up to you guys to find exactly where I hid it. Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a good afternoon on this, what is it, May 16th weekend, Saturday. Doing a little spring cleaning outside today. Probably shouldn't have been doing this, probably against the rules of where we live, but I just spent a little time cleaning out the gutters. The gutters have been super full because of these nasty trees. I just absolutely hate weeping willow trees, but this is all the crud that I pulled out of the gutters. All this crap. I mean, these gutters were absolutely packed full of stuff, and because they were packed, oh, stepping on plants, the water was coming out over top of the eaves or the gutters, and they were eroding our ground here, especially over here. You probably can't really see, but I mean there's a big dip here. So I had already raked this in once, and then we got a good rain and it just took everything I put in it right back out. But yeah, I opened it up and tons and tons and tons of water came gushing out, because those things were at least half full of water, and the other half was full of leaves and sticks and all kinds of other crap. So let me show you here real quick. Sorry for the wind, it is windy up here, but I'm up on obviously the ladder, and as you can see, these were just full of crap. But we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, and hopefully it will get down off this ladder. Hopefully it will wash the rest of that stuff out, because it's not perfectly clean in there, as you could tell. So it's just, I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna try to do this. That side right there, there's no way I can get at it. But I got what I got on the side here, and the side here and the front. That's the main part I was worried about. All the other parts I'm not worried about. So, and I'm sure at least by this fall it'll be all full again. And when I start seeing stuff come out the sides or over the sides, it will I'll either do all this again, or have maybe maintenance do it again. And while I was doing all that, I had an audience just watching me. Everybody sunning themselves.
They're interested in Zelda, even though when they get up closer, like, nope, I don't want it.
Yeah, Zelda is our neighbor's St. Bernard puppy. She's a big baby, big giant, but a big baby. But dwarves are Shih Tzus.
Poops out sizes about them.
So, but this isn't the only project I have in store for today. There's one other project I have in mind, and
which means we're gonna leave our babies to home by themselves.
Yeah, and the Sergeant Major here, she gave permission I could do it. So
Sergeant Major, yeah, that'd be me. I'm the one in charge.
Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'll get back to you once I'm done cleaning up this mess. Okay, now that that one project's done, I'm going to work on the next project I told you about. And in order to do that, I had to pick up a few things. I picked up these 3 rocks. These 3 right here from a random parking lot. But one of the things I liked about this rock, and I don't know if you can tell that, but on the end here, there's like some flecks of gold in it. Now, I'm not thinking that this is actual gold like you would, you know, make a ring out of or whatever. And I'm not even thinking I'm remotely close to being rich. But it could be probably fool's gold. So I thought that was pretty cool about that rock. And I'll show you guys in a second what I'm going to do with these. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this white gloss spray paint. I'm going to spray paint those 3 rocks. I'm not going to tell you exactly what they're for. I mean, you'll get kind of the gist when I get them done. I probably won't get them done today, but you'll see the start of this project anyway. Alright guys, the last thing you guys saw obviously was me spray painting those rocks white. Some of you obviously might have guessed what I was going for starting that little project. It's now like 3 days later. I couldn't finish the project until, well, it's not even 100% finished. It's like maybe 95% finished. Until yesterday because it had been raining, it's been cold, not ideal for painting, and I can't paint inside here and I can't paint inside the garage, so I had to be outside on the grass, and like I said, it's been raining. So what I did, I finished painting last night, or not last night, yesterday evening before I had to get ready for work. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I did so far, and you guys can guess if you guys can see if you guessed right or not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to show you. So what I did, I'm going to take this rock to show you, is I taped up 1/2 of the rock. And I did it on a diagonal. And then I spray painted what was left with red. Obviously, this is a Cavalry, the Cavalry colors, the Cavalry flag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tape off and see if what I did works or worked, or if I just made a big mess and I'm going to have to throw rocks out. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to do, or what it looks like. Okay, getting ready to take the tape off. We'll see what this looks like. Well, obviously there was a tad bit of bleeding, but I mean it's to be expected. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little bit of bleeding through. I mean, it's a rock. It doesn't have, you know, super flat surfaces. But yeah, I think it did pretty well. Let me do the other 2 real quick. Here's the bigger of the 3. Get this tape off. Now I'm pretty sure you guys are not I had plans for these rocks. This is the reason why I did what I did. And hopefully this weekend you guys will be able to see why I wanted these rocks painted. Got one more. One more. Look how I really taped that one up, didn't I? But I'm hoping, like I said, this weekend to put these rocks to use, to what I wanted to use them for. The whole reason I grabbed them and did everything here. But I don't think they're too shabby. So, yeah, I think they turned out well. There's one more thing I'm going to do to them before I show you exactly what I was going to do. So, I'm going to sign off for right now. It's not going to be the end of the video, but the end for today. I just wanted the reveal of the rocks. And show you guys what this project was all about. So I'm going to let you guys go until perhaps maybe a couple more days. So anyway, I'll catch you in a little bit. Okay, I lied. You're back sooner than than I thought. I was going to show you something that happened a little while back. That video that Julie and I made of giving Wicket our dog Wicket, a haircut. Well, I think in the past I've told you guys that my cameras that I use for these videos are not any super fancy smancy cameras. They're our cell phones. And one of the phones that I use is my old phone, where the camera is still working. It is a actual Note 3. So what had happened was I noticed that the phone has always been in an OtterBox. Since the day one I've got it, it's been in an OtterBox. And to put it in the stand that I had to take the case off. I had to take the phone completely out of the OtterBox. Well, when I did that, I noticed that the back of the phone was kind of bulging a little bit, just a little bit. And I thought, because I don't remember everything about this phone when I got it. I mean, it was obviously years and years ago. I got it brand new. I thought, well, maybe this phone had a little bigger battery for longer life, whatever. But no, that wasn't the case. Because I took it apart and I looked at it, and the battery was bulging. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Let me try to do it. It was bulging. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's not supposed to do that. So we got a new battery. We ordered a new one. If I can get it in this package. We bought a new battery, and so here's the new battery. You see how thin that is? And you compare it to the old battery. I mean, there's a big difference between the two. So obviously this is no good. So I'm going to have this battery put back in the Note 3 phone, and I'll be back in business having a couple cameras again. So now I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in a day or two. Okay, guys, we're at the cemetery where Julie's mom is buried. Julie spent a few minutes to clean up and plant some flowers. So a while back, I had planned to try to get some volunteers and put pennies on tombstones again, like we did a few years back. But because of all the coronavirus and everything, that plan kind of fell through. And I still wanted to do the penny thing by myself, but the cemeteries all around Grand Rapids are way too big for just me or Julie to do it by ourselves. So we chose this cemetery where Julie's mom's at, because it's a really small cemetery, but there's a lot of veteran stones here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some pennies we have and go around all the stones and put some pennies on their stones for Memorial Day. I don't know if you guys can see. I guess you can see. I put quite a few pennies in this bag from our little jar here that we put pennies in. So I'll be going around grabbing some of those and putting them in on the stones. Sometimes you really have to look to see if they're a veteran or not. A lot of times it's not marked very well at times, so you really have to pay attention. You know, sometimes they're even covered up and you can't tell until you're right up on it. Like some of these, it says it on the front, or it doesn't say nothing on the front, but it says it on the back. So these are Julie's relatives. Okay guys, I'm just letting you know, within, I want to say maybe 20 feet from where I'm standing, from where the coordinates are at the bottom of the screen, I hid the prize. So now it's up to you guys to find exactly where I hid it. Just to let you know, it is in that same envelope, the red and white with the cross sabers envelope. It is in a large Ziploc bag to keep it from getting wet if it starts raining before somebody finds it. It also has one of those red and white rocks on top. On the top of the rock, I don't know if I showed you guys this. On top of the rock, I placed a little QR tag. Scan that if you guys want to scan it. It's nothing bad. It'll take you someplace. It'll take you to this channel. So if you guys find it, take a picture of yourself with the prize and post it on the social media pages that are that I have, and those links are down in the description below. So good luck. I hope you guys have fun trying to look for it, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this video done. We had a busy day. And this video is gone through like almost a week's worth of recordings. So I want you guys have a great Memorial Day. Remember all the people that gave their lives in service to this country. It is a big deal. So in the meantime, I want you guys to stay alert, stay safe, Toujours Pret, and I'll see you later.